Good morning. Okay, let's get started here. Got Uncle Hoku says my timing chain was off yesterday. He was not wrong. Come on, roll. Mad Hatter. Kevin Scott. Good morning to all. Let's get started here. 5454. We got the frosted reds today. Six two. Had the heater running in my room here for about an hour. It's only gone up about 3 degrees in here. It's currently 58.6 degrees in the room. A little bit cold. 167. I think I know what I was doing wrong yesterday, and we're going to change that today. Hopefully. 2 on 3. Yesterday, I think I was coming in a little bit high on my throws, so the trajectory was coming in a little bit too high, and I wasn't getting that forward motion. Unless you know what I'm trying to relay, it's hard to explain what it is, but I can have like a stall when I go up like this, and it comes at a higher trajectory, or I can go with a nice smooth forward motion, keep it a little bit lower, and have a little more control in the roll of the dice. 3-2. So that's what I really need to work on today, is that forward motion, if you will. No, I didn't forget muscle memory, just muscle memory changes every day because I'm getting old, so I forget. I guess it could be called forgetting. Like that was a little bit higher, that one, 2 and 3. And I know a lot of you in the chat here do throw dice or have thrown dice on an extensive basis, but when I'm going through everything, I'm going through probably about 25 to 30 steps every time I throw the dice here. Everything from grip to my arm position to my feet to how I'm leaning against the table, how I'm pulling myself in, where my fingers are located on the dice, how the dice are tight together, where my pinky is because I fold my pinky underneath, if the dice are flat to the table right here, looking for that landing zone, forward motion, trying to get them to minimize the roll off the back wall, 257, double pitch, trying to interpret the dice, trying to watch the dice left and right, and that's just a little bit of what I'm looking for. Cold does not help me. It is a little bit cold down here, but anyhow, this is just a small selection of everything that I'm looking at every time I throw the dice. And make sure that the dice are level, another double pitch. Make sure that the dice are level in the air, not one is higher than the other, like the last throw we just had. Making sure they roll off my fingers evenly. Make sure I release with the thumb. So these are all things that I'm looking at. Another double pitch 5-2. Or maybe I should just throw them down there and not have to worry about everything. Good morning, Joliet. And then maybe I'll do better. Who knows? 35. Other things I'm looking for is my finger positioning, make sure they're centered on the dice. When I come in, they have to be level or straight across. And I also push my fingers together so that way they're tight in. That's another thing that I look at. So I'm coming in, I'm bringing those dice in tight, and I'm squeezing my fingers together. So that way they act as one rather than 3, 5, 6, yo. Morning, Andrew. Yeah, right. Good morning, Jim. Badger Jim's showing up. Awesome. Dice cross on us, 3, 5, 8. Making sure they come into the back wall without a lot of energy, but still in a forward motion, so that way they come off the back wall decent. That's another thing I'm watching for. Making sure, another 2, 5, 7. Left eye got stuck that time. Making sure that my eyes are focused on one specific spot. I'm watching the spot, not the back wall. And when I have that focus on that one spot to make sure that my eyes are not twitching, or 3, 7. So we're doing double pitches galore here. So when we start the show, we're going to go to an all-winner set right away. Good morning. So let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up at CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 723 of the Level Up program, and it's about my daily practice shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in. Number 1, he says I had a bad timing belt yesterday, and he was not wrong. I was definitely off yesterday. Hopefully we can fix that today. We got Come Out Roll checking in. We have got the Mad Hatter, Kevin Scott, Turbo Ed is here. Badger Jim is checking in early. We have Andrew, Demon Dog, Chris. I didn't see you when you first came in, so hello, Chris. And we got BV Wood, 208 Craps Joel. So good morning to all. If you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we're using here today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. And yesterday was definitely entertaining. At least for me, it was. I don't know if it was for you. I played very conservatively yesterday. Although we had 6, 7 shooters yesterday, we only had one decent roll, and that was the last shooter. We had like a 10 roller. I actually made $2 yesterday, so I was betting very, very conservatively. But let's get the weather out of the way really quick here. Look at that, -6 degrees outside. With the wind chill, it brings it back down to 21 below, which is what it was yesterday when we started the show. Room temperature is 58.3 when I set it up. It's currently 59.2. We still got a 31% humidity in our dungeon here. We got Bruce checking in also. Good morning. So cold in Ohio too. It's cold in Minnesota. It's even cold in Arizona. Wow, 44 degrees. Interesting. So anyhow, let's get her started here. We have a certain bankroll of 11,894. So that's $2 more than I had yesterday. And my goal is to get up to 12,850 or thereabouts. We're going to be about that $750 to $800 bet level size. And I have a stop loss of 95.15. So let's get our first bets out here. We'll start off with the $25 pass line bet. And I'm going to call that. I'll bet set right away. We've got 21 people on Crapsee ready to go. We got 18 people watching live and already 4 thumbs up. Oh, 3 thumbs up. One took it away. Yeah, we got 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set here. And I'll bet set. Dice out. It looks like I have the wheel of death a little bit on YouTube, so hopefully it's coming across good for everybody. Here we go. Wow, that was a wild throw. We have 2, 4, 6. Kevin and Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6. That left eye did split off pretty fast. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4, 6. So I'm going to go single pitch of the dice. Good morning, Clint. And we got David Brock here. We got Moxon checking in. Good morning to all. 5, 4, 2, 3 is where we're going to go back to. We're not doing the Hardway set right now, David, because of had a ton of double pitches during the warm up here. So anyhow, we are going to go 640 across. We'll go 110 inside, and let's go 125 on the pass line odds there. Gets us $750 on the table. That's close enough for our bets. And I will call it all bet set here. Dice out. One, 3, 4, one-eyed Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that'll be hit number 1. Again, play the short game. Hope for the long roll. 1, 3, 4. It's 195 brought back to rack. Let's go 160 across. $30 on that 6. Getting 5, 4, 2, 3. That was an explosion on the left eye, single pitch on the right. All bet set, and they saw it. Short on the lines on 5-2. That's a primary hit. Okay, short first roll again. That is an ouch to Bruce. So keep an eye on it. We've done a ton of double pitches on the warm-ups. Now we did a primary hit. I think it's the first primary hit we had in the entire day so far. So I'm not too worried about it right now. But we will have to do some recovery here from the get-go. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the set again. One count, says Matt Hatter. So, okay, $25 pass line bet again. We'll go 10 small, 10 tall, and we'll go $5 any craps. Okay, all bets set, and this on. Two, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. So it's marked point of 5 now. And the dice did kiss a little bit at the end there. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 2, 3, 5. Getting 5, 4, 2, 3. And again, we'll go 640 across, 110 inside, and that'll go $100 in odds. And all that's set. Dice off. A little bit of right. 2 on 3 ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Mama bear. So I went on the HCS program yesterday and I played along and I took 5th place in their tournament. I actually won a chip, so that was kind of cool. I came in somewhere about right before halftime on his show. And I did a couple pretty big bets, but then I played it pretty much blue collar style. And yeah, it worked out really well. Bunch of short rolls. We had a couple nice rolls there. So George had a nice roll, and Ivan had a mediocre roll. So again, I hit that hook. Aces. Mad Hatter Magic Aces. Oh, wow. We might hit that small on this shooter. Who knows? 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Trip of the dice. Thank you, BB Wood. It was not something I normally do. Normally, I go last quarter with the rest of them, and I usually end up losing it. You know, aces no help for me, so we're going to keep our bets the same. I need a 4 and a 6. Let's go. All bets set and dice out. That one felt comfortable. We got a 639 Hollywood and Vine. So we finally hit number 1. 5, 4, 2, 3 and 639. That felt comfortable. It looked good. Action was good. So let's see if we can reproduce that throw there. Don't jinx myself. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Mad Hatter. So anyhow, that was a 9. 175 brought back. Let's go 160 across, and we'll go $25 on that 5. And all that set. Dice off. Two, 6, 8. We finally got all the shooter. The third selling. Dice did bounce a little bit hard off the back wall. They came in what looked or appeared to be good, but a little bit high energy. Have to tone it down just a tiny bit, but we finally got all that shooter. So that's 380 brought back to the rack. Bets are down. We're gonna go 160 across and bring a little bit extra back to the rack as recovery for that last shooter, for the first shooter. So 380 brought back 180 on the table. Last quarter killed you on the, yeah, it's, I did like 1 or 2 hits and then I just pulled back really fast and just played with profits pretty much. This up. 3-3 hard 6 double teaching, and that is going to be a double pitch of the dice, so that's why we're on the set. 4-2-3, we got a 3-3 hard 6 results. Okay, we need that 4. We need the 4. Let's go to $42 on that 6. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. Myself. Five, six, yo chef. And that is no help for me other than the ATS. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 5, 6, yo. And 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all that set. That's all. A little bit high energy again. Another 639 Hollywood and Vine. So that is a repeat number finally. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got 639. And again, a little bit high energy off that back wall. We need to somehow bring it in just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. So that 9 is going to go up to $35. If I took everything down, I would be down still $270 for the day here. And all that set. They suffered. That one, both dice went down even, but they bounced way back, and that is an ouch. Okay, that was a little bit better than what we have been doing. That's gonna be a primary hit, front side, both dice. $248 on that roll. So we recovered some of what we did on that first shooter. So it brings us down 11,428, 427. I'm sorry, 427. So we are still $400 and approximately $70 under goal. So let's go $50 on that pass line. Again, we're going to go 10, and let's go a quarter. So that's gonna be $35.45, and we'll go $5 on that ace deuce horn high. Okay, should cover most of what we need. And all that set. Excellent. Looking for a new point here. Shooter number 3 for the day. 325. Those landed weird, but we're the Justice Gen 5, marking a point of 5. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 3, 2. I think we're going to switch back to the Hardway set because I have not seen any. I don't want to see it. I've not seen any double pitches for a while, so we're going to switch back. 640 cross times 2, 110 inside times 2. And that's going to give us $200 pass on odds. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all that set. They suck. 3, 3 hard 6, the double degen. So I am glad I went back to that because that would have been a bad number. Bad number. So 5454, primary backside both dice. Perfect. Take that to the bank. 20 brought back. If I bring everything down, that makes you $150 under goal. So let's just do a Dallas drawdown on this one. Let's go down to 150 level there. Okay, so we have got bring this down to 100. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. With that 454. And all that's set. They sell it. Two, 6, 8. There's 8. The left one did stop on us. The right one did bounce off and back a little bit. It's going to be a right die off access. And that is hit number 2. So we'll get out of this sugar as well. So we are going to be fully recovered here. I started at 11,894. If I take everything down, we'd be at 12,27. So that puts us up $127. Let's bring it down again. We'll go 160 across. So that way we're going to be 11,822. So we're down. If I lost everything right now, we'd be down about $12 for the day. So we are fully recovered. 5454 is the set. And we're going to stick with that. And we will hopefully get some money back to rack now. All that's set. Thanks out. Both dice stop the same. 415 trucking camper. It's going to be a winner 5. So that puck is going to turn off. Another right die off access. We have one off access using a Hardway set is actually not that bad of a deal. That's $50 brought back to the rack. So that 5 is going to look like $35. And we'll bring this down to 15. And we're going to turn those bets off. All our place numbers are off, and we'll just play it as is. Okay, so we got 650 brought back to rack. We got 205 on the table, and that puts us again about $22 shy of break even if I lose everything. So all that's set. This out. 5454. Three, 4, 7 double pitch on the come out. So that's gonna be a pass line winner. Come out natural. Loser for the DP. I'm gonna lose my ATS as well. And I am not going to go back up on it. But I will call that good, I guess. So we're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. All of our box numbers are still turned off. 5454. Good morning, Lazy Dog. David Clark is checking in. Good morning. And all bet set. Nice out. 257, another double pitch. Pass line winner come out natural. So we're going to switch back to the all winner set again. 5-4, 5-4 right here. 257. Good morning, Biff. So let's take that. We'll go 5-5-5 on that ATS. No, let's take small, 5 tall. We'll go $5 on the any craps. And again, 5-4-2-3 now. So far, we've been switching between these two sets here. All that set and they sell it. Finally hit 60 degrees here in the dungeon. $6-5 mid-mo yo. Okay, it's true coming from us above. Again, that's going to be a pass line winner. Come on, natural loser for the DP. That'll be a payout for me. I got $10 on that. So we're just going to repeat. Actually, no, we're not going to repeat. We're going to put $15 on that field. And we'll call that good. 5-4-2-3. And all that set. Nice. One, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna get a point established here pretty soon. I have a feeling we will. That's gonna be another pass line winner. Come on, natural. Okay, and that was didn't matter whether it was a Hardway set or an all winner set. That would have been 1-6. So we're gonna stay with the same set here because that's the first time we had, for a long time, we had 2 off axis there. 5-4-2-3. And that was a loss of $10. So we're gonna leave the ATS fall. We're gonna leave that field fall. We'll just stick with the pass line bet. All of our box numbers are still turned off. Good morning, Steven. And all that set. Nice on that. Four, 5, 9 finger Joe. Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point at 9. 4, 2, 3, and we got 4, 5, 9 results. Single pencil dice. Okay, all of our bets are turned back on. We have a $15 pass line bet, and all of our box numbers are turned on. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a set. We used to have the Schwann's guy stop in our neighborhoods. Schwann guy. I'm sure you guys might have that around by you as well. Overpriced food. Tasted good, but it was overpriced. Way overpriced. But it was home delivery. That was before Walmart delivered for you. 415 truck and camper. Okay, I will take that. That's 423 and 415. Right die off access. That puts us in profit for the day no matter what, so that's good. And let's go to $60 on that 5. That's Schwann, the big yellow truck. Yeah, they had good ice cream. They had good frozen food overall. Like I said, it was expensive though, and the serving sizes usually were not the largest, especially being in Wisconsin. We like large serving sizes. They stopped that. 6-5 mid-bow, yo. Again, Shiro coming to us from above. No help for me. Bet 4-2-3, and we got a 6-5, yo. I was not alive, or I shouldn't say I wasn't alive. I've never experienced bottled milk delivery to the house. I do know what you're talking about, though. No one delivers in the country? I call BS on that one, Joel. They Uber Eats will deliver pretty much anywhere if you have that or owned by you. It usually costs an arm and a leg, though. They sell it. For 610, that is Waylon's best friend Ahmed in. Daddy Joe. Okay. 5-4-2-3 and 4-6-10. We could use that in that last shooter. Go to $50 on that 10. 5-4-2-3. Charlie Chips deliver potato chips to the house. I've never heard of potato chips delivered to your house. But of course, Joel has potatoes in his backyard because he lives in Idaho. Oh, my God. 4 bottles delivered 3 times a week. That's cool. Like I said, I'd never experienced it, but it was not far from my time. Hell, we just go in the field and drink the milk right from the cow. Wisconsin, you know? That's after we get done doing cow tipping. I have actually 415 truck and camper. I've actually drank milk from the farm once, right from the vat, and it is very creamy. But I cannot say I've done it more than once. So 415, that's perfect. $90 on that 5. Fed 4-2-3. You got a cow, David says. Rockford, yeah, he did that in Rockford. Okay. Brings us at 269 if we bring everything down. So we still got another about $450, $500 yet. All that set. Dice on this to get to goal. That was a weird roll. 4-4 heart 8 square pair. All we need now is that midnight for those of you playing the ATS. Five, 4-2-3. And let's go to $42 on that 8. Increase it 2 units. I'm still a young whippersnapper. According to some of you, I am, but according to others, not so much. I'll be turning 70 this year. No, I'm just kidding. Feel like it though. It's up. The hook on that one, 4, 6, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. 4, 2, 3, and we got a 4, 6, 10. I'm actually turning 56 this year. 56. So I would probably venture to say I'm pretty close to the middle of the pack here for this crew. Let's go to $100 on that. 10. All right, to an extent. Sorry there, Andrew. That sucks. 34 people playing along here. We got 22 people watching live. 11 thumbs up. Joe remembers the 50s. That was like last year for him. Six, 2, 8. Dursolite. Okay, I will take that. Got another number to repeat finally. So $60 on the 8. Increase it 3 units. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all about set. Dice off. I need strength to hit the back wall. All right. There we go. Six, 3, 9. Another Hollywood and Vine. Perfect. That is perfect. I like that. And that's going to be a winner 9, so that puck will turn off. So we paid on the pass line as well as the 9 because I am betting both. So let's go to $35 on that 9. And we'll save $15 on the pass line. Let's turn those bets off. Take everything down. We have 12,501, which is still $345 under goal. $345 under goal. 5, 4, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Okay. And all that set. Dice off. David's up $2,000 today. You're very welcome. Looking for a new point. That was a weird roll, but we got 3, 6, 9 triple D. Dice Doctor Dan, that right die rolled around the left one after it came off the wall. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 3, 6, 9. So I'm marking a point at 9. I had a few talls on this series here. Wow. So all numbers are doing well. And I'll bet set. Dice up. Ask and you shall not receive today. 617. Ouch. Okay. Good roll. Made back up everything that we lost before. That's both dice off axis, so we're staying with the all-winner set because that would have produced on that or the Hardway. It's 719 on that one, so it brings us to 12,146. So that means we're up 106, 112, 152, 252. We're up. Okay. It's at 5423. So that's going to change our betting around a little bit. We are going to go with a $15 pass line bet. He still made 3,000. That's good. Okay. Let's go all bets set here and dice out. Three, 2, 5, just check 5. Marking that point of 5 again. It's been a semi-popular number today. We're going to go 320 across, including. And I'm going to do some kind of drawdown probably here. 5423. So we're playing relatively with profits. If I lose everything, would be down like $80 for the day, but we'll not let that happen here. So all bets set and the dice out. Hit that hook again. Got lucky. 5-4, hard 9. Daddy Mac. Got lucky on that one. That was one of those. Oh, that don't look good. Okay. But I will take it. Take it to the bank. Okay, so 4, 2, 3 is a set. And let's bring the 4 and 10 down to a quarter. And that way we're in profit no matter what today. I think we're going to stay with that. And then we can just press from there. So instead of run betting my number there, we just brought the 4 and 10 down a little bit. Brought it within range. And now we can hopefully just start making some profits here. Dice out. Two, 3, 5, winner 5. Okay, so let's see what that does to my bankroll here. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 5. Clock turns off. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Okay, so that was $85 brought back to the rack. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the set. And that's going to turn off all of our bets. We're going to stay with the $15 pass line, but that was a 5, so we're just going to collect that one, I think. And that way we'll be up well above our starting bankroll here, so. And we'll just start trend betting from here now. So we'll go all that set, and they start looking for a new point. A little short on the landing zone. 257 on the come out. Pass line winner come out natural. Loser for the DP. So I can accept that. That is going to be a primary hit. 5, 4, 2, 3. Even though that was a semi-random roll. Okay, so they're going to keep that $15 pass line there. Let's go 5, 5, 5. Since that's free money. We have Ben and Cassie. Good morning. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. And I think I've seen you chat here before. So from Missouri, okay, welcome. If you have any questions, make sure you ask away. All bet set and dice out. Looking for a point here. 4-2, holy cannoli. 4-2-6. Marking that point of 6. All of our box numbers will turn back on again. And we're just going to start with where we're at right now. Because we still got some money to go back in order to get back to break even on this shooter. But I'm betting differently than normal because we are in profit for the day here, no matter what. So I'm happy with that. I'm satisfied with that. That's set and dice out. Homesick Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. That's a good sign. I like that. Doesn't pay me anything, but it is a bookend for that ATS. 5, 4, 2, 3. That's a drift of the dice. So our bets will remain the same. It's like 4, 2, 3. Is that Mississippi or Missouri? MS, is that Mississippi or Missouri? Oh my God. Missouri's MO, so it is Mississippi. I apologize for that. So, all bet set and dice out. So that's Joel's nice way of calling me out, saying, Joe, you're a dumbass. A little bit high on a trajectory. We got a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. That one worked out nice. He stopped really nice and close to the back wall, close together. 5, 4, 2, 3. That's a double pitch of the dice. A little bit cold, he says. Yeah, let's go to $50 on that 10. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that sends. Dice out. Five, 2. That is notch. The Bruce. Okay, so we did take a little bit of a hit on this one, basically because I was betting differently than normal. But we still are up in profit for the day. So I'm fine with that. So I actually lost $106 on that. Okay, we're gonna stick with the 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 2, 3, and then that means it's in the 50s. Okay, let's go here. Let's go back to our normal betting. $25 pass line bet. No ATS. And all bets set. Guys, I'm looking for a new point. This is gonna be shooter number 5 for the day. There we go. Again, a little bit short. 6-5 in Bolio. Pass line winner, come on, natural loser for the DP. Footly 2, 3, and we got a 6-5 yo. Okay, that'll let us pick up nothing. So we set the point, damn it, or set the ATS. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go 5, 5, 5, 5, working, and we'll go $5 any craps. 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get some double pitches to come up here. High 30s, okay. All bets set and they start. Ask and I shall receive, Joe. 2-2 hard, 4 hard, fuzzy, 4-2-2. It's going to cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. Okay. So 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a double pit with a 2-2 hard, full marking that point at 4. And that will pay out on that Hardway there. So you got $30 there. So let's just drop an extra 5 on each of the Hardways. And I'll bring the other $10 back to the rack. 5, 4, 2, 3. And oh, I forgot to place my bets. Okay, we're going 640 across, and we're going to go 10 inside, and that'll be 75 in odds. There we go. Okay, all bets set. 38 people playing along here on Crapsee. 24 people watching live. Decent. Six, 4, 10. That is Wynn's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. And that'll be hit number 1. And I think I'm going to do a 1 hit and regress right away because we are in profit. Yeah, it's 240 brought back. Let's bring everything down. We'll go 160 across. Took the Hardways down as well. And we're just going to play that out right there. That's it. So that way we are 240 brought back to the rack, 160 on a table. We're basically $80 in profit on this shooter already. And all that's set. So that puts us just about $600 under goal. But we're above the start today considerably. Thanks out. $167. That was a great move, Joe. Okay. 7 ouch. Okay. We're gonna go to 5, 4, 5, 3 dice set now. At 4, 2, 3, and that was a 167. We're gonna go 5, 4, 5, 3 dice set. So maybe $80 on that. We're at 12, 120. So that puts us up 3, 4, about $430 for the day. 5, 4, 5, 3. Oh, we got a Sheesh checking in. Good morning, Sheesh. How in the hell did Joel say hi to Sheesh before she said hi? I must have missed your first chat somewhere. Okay. It is what it is. A $25 pass line bet. 5, 4, 5, 3 dice set. And all bets set. Dice up. $639. A sheesh comes in. We got the Hollywood and Vine. Wow. Okay, marking to point 9. 5, 4, 5, 3, and a 639. That's gonna be a left eye off access. Five, 4, 5, 3. And again, we're going to go, let's just go 640 across this time. And that'll give us 75 in odds. And we'll call that all bet set. She says, there you go. Okay, day 7. It split apart when he left my fingers. We got aces. Wow. Okay. Magic aces. Mad Hatter. That was not a mechanically sound throw. The dice did split apart when he left. That's be a double explosion of the dice. That was no help for me, so we'll go back to 5-4-5-3. I hope we get a better mechanical. Going big or bust on this one. Says, come on, roll. Okay. And all bet set. Days off. Sorry, man. 6-1 and done. Okay, I lost money on this one also. So we're going to call one more shooter. We're going to ladder up on the last shooter. 5-4-5-3. And if I would have stayed on the all winner set or the Hardway set, that would have been a safe roll. Damn it. Okay, we're getting off that way. Sorry there, bud. So I said, Mad Hatter, I made the comment to Ashish about the Hollywood and Vine, and he goes, that's actually where he works. Believe it or not. I don't know. That's just what he says. Okay, we're laddering up here. This is our last hurrah for the day here. And let's see if we get back into profit. We are currently at 11,480. So that puts us $410 under start. So we'll call that all bet set. Dice out 5-4-2-3 again. And dice out. Wow. Aces. Mad Hatter. Terrible throw that left eye took off on us. So Ben, I wish I had a better first show for you here. 5-4-2-3. And we're just going to repeat our bets on that one, which is a $50 pass line. Or no, we're not doubling. $50 on a pass line. There you go. And all that set. Nice up for me. One, 4, 5 truck and camper, so it's marked up on a 5. 5-4-2-3 and 1-4-5. Okay. And like I said, we're laddering up on this, so let's go 640 across times 2. We'll go 110 inside times 2. That's going to give us 200 in odds. 5-4-2-3 set. Yeah. Chef is the cooler now. Okay. All bets set. That's off. And Ben's up. That's good. 628, the Duracell 8. Okay, we'll take that. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 6, 2, 8. Left eye off axis, primary top slide on the right side. And that's 350 brought back. Let's go 330 inside pressure. And that'll bring $75 on 5. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that's set. They suffered. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. That's the end of the rolls here today. We should have stopped when we were ahead. 5-2, 7 ouch. Another primary hit outside. Okay, that one took a dig for us here. So we dropped down quite a bit here. Still above my stop loss for the day here. But not good. But anyhow, let's look at our statistics here. We had 3 and 9 and 19, which is where we should have stayed at. 8, 4, 3, 4. Puts our SOR today at a 7.1, SRR 4.5. So believe it or not, it is actually better than we were doing yesterday. 5s and 9s and 7s were the hot numbers today. Box numbers, inside numbers, 4s and 10s were all lower than expected. Come out 7s are high. Horns are a little bit better than expected. Fields and Hardways were around the expected range as well. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, 690 throws so far. That puts our SOR at a 12.37, SRR is at a 9.39, and our BSR is at a 9.27. And today's numbers will bring those down just a little bit again, but we are being transparent here and marking those on a daily basis. So just in time for rebuy, says come out roll. Yeah, rebuy for tomorrow. I'm still I'm only $50 below where I started. I did not do a rebuy yet, so we're only $50 under our $10,000 buy-in. So Clint says you're okay, big breaths and flow with your pace. Yeah, I have faith also. Just, a couple bad rolls here, but it is what it is. Bruce, it is better than yesterday, but not as good as I normally do. But it is what it is again. This is an up and down journey that we're all on. And again, transparency is key. You can't always have monster rolls. You can't always have sucky rolls. So my rolls tend to be in that 8 to 12 range on an average. But anyhow, I will see everybody back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.